Hi guys, welcome back to Dial M Media. I'm the Duke and today we're going to be talking jazz piano intros. Let's jump right in. Today we'll be looking at two contrasting intros to one of my favorite jazz standards, namely Juicy Lucy by composer and jazz pianist Horace Silver. The two examples I'll be looking at today are Horace's own version from his quintet's 1959 album Finger Popping, and Phineas Newborn Jr.'s version from his 1962 album A World of Piano. Let's listen to these intros back to back. So straight off the bat, we notice that both intros are in the same key of F. Both are basically the same tempo, and both consist essentially of a 4-bar repeated 3-6-2-5 turnaround. Looking at Horace's intro, we can already see some stylistic elements coming through. The rhythmic displacement of the chords, placing them on the ends of certain beats, is synonymous with both bebop and hard bop, and also happens to coincide with the rhythmic approach of the main chorus. Harmonically speaking, Horace stays pretty close to the bebop vernacular by building a descending spiral of shapes and chromaticism. I've included the bass part as an optional bottom voice in the left hand to better illustrate the changes. His left hand outlines mostly rootless 7th and 9th voicings, descending chromatically through the circle of fifths, something that he later does in the song's chorus as well, while his right hand explores the chromatic descending relationships connecting the upper tensions of each chord, resulting in a string of interesting sounding 9s, flat 5s, 13s, and flat 9s. The descending spiral-like effect is created by a smooth legato style of playing, turning the entire intro into essentially a single phrase. Most importantly, a melody is outlined in the upper voice, starting with a cliched ascending major blues motif, and evolving into several strings of descending bebop lines employing a fair amount of chromaticism. Here it is one more time. Newborn's intro demonstrates some fascinating contrasts to Horace's. Firstly, there is no bass accompaniment, only the piano. Newborn's intro is a lot more virtuosic, and generally speaking, I found Newborn's version incredibly difficult to play on the piano. He incorporates a lot of tenths in his left hands with open voicings in his right hand. The harmonic language is a bit more daring than Horace's, employing some harsher sounding altered chords and darker minor 11th chords. Twice, he utilizes this punctuated chromatic drop from the 4 chord to the 3 chord, delaying the resolution to the 6th chord, and keeping the listener's attention on the darker and fuller sounding 3 minor chord. Rhythmically speaking, Newborn's intro is also much more punctuated and accented, giving it a very striking and sharp sound, much like Newborn's style of playing through the song itself. The harmonic rhythm is also not evenly distributed like Horace's, with certain chords like the 3 and the 2 given more duration and prominence than the 6 and the 5. Newborn's upper melodic voice stays true to the bebop vernacular but features more prominent arpeggiation, keeping it closer actually to the melodic construction of the song itself. Here's Newborn's version one more time. If you're not familiar with this song or these specific recordings, I highly recommend you check them out on Spotify or on YouTube. Links are in the description below, and I hope you found these transcriptions and analyses helpful. If you'd like to see more content like this, please leave a like and a comment. Also, if you consider subscribing to our channel, it really helps us out in our never-ending battle with the YouTube algorithm. Also, check out our Patreon for exclusive downloadable content. Until next time, this is the Duke, signing out.